Welcome to Coffee with Rita and Paul, real conversations about life, kids and running a small business together.
No experts, just experience. And usually when we're tired...
We've been having these conversations for years, usually late at night, usually after the kids are asleep.
And usually when we're tired enough to stop pretending we have everything figured out.
That's when the honest conversations happen, the ones you don't schedule. Listening to this, there's a good chance you're carrying a lot. Family responsibilities, work pressure, decisions that don't really switch off when the day ends.
Your 40s are strange that way. You're more capable than you've ever been, but the margin for error feels smaller. More people depend on you. More outcomes matter.
We're raising kids while running a small business, and somewhere in the middle of all that, we're still learning how to parent together without losing ourselves. What surprised us most was realizing how many people around us were having the same quiet conversations about money, about exhaustion, about wondering if they were doing enough, and how rarely those conversations happened out loud.
Most of the time, people wait until something breaks before they talk about it. Why do we do that? This podcast isn't about having answers. It's about naming what's real while you're still in it. Because pretending everything's fine doesn't make it easier. It just makes it lonelier. But sometimes hearing someone else say, "We're dealing with that too," is enough to help you breathe a little easier. What drained me was trying to solve too many things at once. What worked was realizing that not everything needs a solution right away.
If there's one thing we hope you take away from today, it's that you're not behind. You're just in the middle of it. And the middle is where most of life actually happens. So let's talk about overwhelm. Do you ever feel like your brain is running a constant checklist you didn't agree to manage? Homework, permission slips, conversations that start with mum? And somehow they all happen at the same time.
Usually when you're already tired.
This isn't dramatic overwhelm. It's the quiet, constant kind that lives in family life.
The kind where your body might be sitting down, but your brain never really switches off.
And it's not just remembering it, it's carrying it. What makes it heavier is that the kids tend to bring all of it to one parent. And very often that parent is the mum. They'll walk past you to find her. They'll wait until she's busy. He'll save it all up.
Not because the other parent doesn't care, but because somewhere along the way, roles quietly formed. There's a term people use now, the leading parent. The one who holds the mental load, the one who remembers, plans, anticipates and worries. Even when both parents are involved, one brain often becomes the default system. And that can feel exhausting, lonely, confusing, and especially when it's invisible. Because from the outside, it can look like you're coping.
Sometimes it feels like irritation or guilt or shutting down.
And sometimes it comes out sideways, snapping over small things, feeling resentful without fully knowing why. From the other side, it can be hard to see how full someone's head really is. And when no one asks, "What are you carrying right now?" it adds another layer. That's often when overwhelm turns into resentment. What helps isn't fixing it overnight. It's naming it, saying, "My brain doesn't stop." Saying, "I need help carrying this, not just help when I ask." It means learning that support isn't about stepping in. It's about stepping up before being asked. And it also means letting go of the belief that being the leading parent means being the only capable one.
Something that drained energy this week was feeling like the go-to for every question, every worry, every reminder.
What helped was sitting down and asking, "What's coming up this week that I don't know about yet?"
If you're listening and your mind feels busy, even when the house is quiet, you're not failing. You're carrying a lot, and you don't have to carry it alone.
Overwhelm is a signal, not a weakness. Thanks for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed our first podcast and we'll see you on the next one.